Well, the next installment of the National Lampoon movies called Vacation just came out this week, and people are already saying it is hilarious.
Well, Jim Ferguson had a chance to sit down with the masterminds behind the movie.
Well, good morning. Our Hollywood happening today looks at the very funny comedy Vacation, which opened last Wednesday. The idea for bringing back the Griswold family and their ill-fated journey across the country goes to director Jonathan Goldstein, who also wrote Horrible Bosses and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and his co-director, writer-actor John Daley, who you may remember from Horrible Bosses 2.
The four of us are going to take a little trip.
Paris.
No, much better. We're driving to Wally World.
What?
This family's in a rut. We got to shake things up, right? Spend a little quality time. And of course, it wouldn't hurt for the boys to learn to get along a little better.
By locking them in a car together?
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss the first week of wrestling practice.
We'll find a wrestling range along the way.
That's not even a thing.
Guys, come on. My trip to Wally World when I was a kid was the best time I ever had.
So you just want to redo your vacation from 30 years ago? Don't you think that's going to be kind of a letdown?
No. We're not redoing anything. This will be completely different. For one thing, the original vacation had a boy and a girl. This one has two boys. And I'm sure that there will be lots of other differences.
I've never even heard of the original Vacation.
Doesn't matter. The new vacation will stand on its own.
Well, Jonathan and John, congratulations. You guys did it. Vacation. I just signed up for it. What a vacation. And being from Arizona,
right,
the whole state of Arizona, welcome back to the Four Corners.
Oh, yeah. Hope we didn't offend.
No, not at all. I thought it was one of the funniest skits in the whole film.
Good.
It was really good. Yeah. I like the idea, and reminds me in back of you guys here on the poster, the movie opens with a picture montage of the previous cast. I thought that was a good way, would you agree with me, to set the mood?
Oh, when we saw the original Griswolds through the years? Yeah, we wanted to acknowledge that it existed, that the world of the Griswolds existed. This wasn't a remake. It was very much a sequel, and we had to sort of pay our respects to each of the cast members that portrayed the Griswolds over the years.
It's also kind of a joke in a joke because they've all been different actors. Right. We got a fifth guy playing Rusty. So.
And the Rusties don't look alike at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. Would you agree with me that the family, the Griswolds, and this vacation idea is almost a part of Americana?
I think so. Absolutely. And it's funny, you know, we're talking to some foreign journalists who they're trying to get their heads around this thing that we do, which is get in the car and drive for thousands of miles in our own country. It is uniquely American in some respects, but the part that we hope transcends the Americanness of it is that universality of the family being together on a vacation, dad trying desperately to make it work.
And anytime you're
kids.
pent up in a enclosed space with each other for a really long time, and you all have your own stories and your histories and conflicts that you deal with each other, it all comes to a head ultimately, and that's kind of what we wanted to explore.
Yeah. And of course, one of the props, the car, the Tartan Prancer,
yes,
a character.
Yeah,
well, we wanted to create a character.
Just like in the original film, that truckster was kind of a character, and we knew we'd be in the car so much we wanted it to have a personality.
We wanted to update it and make it sort of an allusion to the what is considered the family-friendly vehicle of today.
Well, I remember in the original Vacation, the sales of station wagons went way up.
Is that right?
With families, but I don't know.
I don't think it's going to work.
Toyota Previas. I don't know. That's what's under that thing.
Comment on the chemistry between Ed Helms and Christina Applegate.
Well, they got along so well together. I mean, they really did feel like a married couple. When we first brought them all together, we had no idea if they would have any chemistry, because when you're casting a movie, you don't really have the option to put a lot of people together to see if it's going to work out. But fortunately, they really did mesh really quickly, and it became a true family unit by the end.
They were always our top choices for the roles. So.
You know, there's just, I have a minute, which is unfair. But there's just so much goes on. I love the stop at Memphis State with Christina going back to her sorority.
Yeah.
But in my last minute, any mishaps along the way with all those misadventures?
Was there anything serious that happened? I mean, you
I
know, we
know
had
Steele told me in the mud bath scene there was a hornet's nest.
Oh, really? We didn't know about
that.
know
They
about
told
that
us. They kept that from us.
We choose to not know about that.
You know, things happen, like people get bonked during fight scenes a little bit, but we were fortunate. We had great stunt people. We had great, planning that just went into everything. So fortunately,
went pretty
our
smoothly.
vacation
It wasn't
was
like
not
vacation, yeah.
It was smooth.
Wally World, here we come. Look who made it.
Hi, Dad.
Morning, Rusty.
This family's in a rut. We gotta shake things up. We're driving to Wally World.
As I said last week, this new version of Vacation, made so popular with Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo leading the Griswolds to Wally World. And they make a cameo appearance in the new Vacation film, which stars Ed Helms as a grown-up Rusty and Christina Applegate as his wife Debbie. The slapstick comedy is hilarious. It's rated R. I gave it a Vacation B-. Well, opening today, the action-adventure Mission Impossible Rogue Nation starring Tom Cruise. I'm going to see you right here next Tuesday on The Morning Blend.